Hey, what's going on, you, nice people? This one is an interesting one. I won't spoil anything. Oh my god. That music is, it's got some loudness to it, I'll give it that. Right. Oh great, oh my god. Divilethion? Please hear our prayers. Oh, sweet lord, okay. I would, but you're not Lynn. My sincere apologies. Lynn has come down with a fever. But I assure you, I've been serving this temple for years, and I'm every bit as capable as... The fuck you are. Get me Lynn right now. Yes, my apologies. At once. Some brat opens the door. Yeah. Good day. We need Lynn at the temple. So what? The brat closes the door. Hey, you little shit. But I'd say, Marrow, quit joking around. You'll get us all killed. Hello? Sorry, Lynn. Divilethion won't hear me out after all. It's asking for you. Ah, alright. You're not that sick if you can... So off to work he goes. You're not that sick if you can still... I mean, they're looking pretty rough right now. You... you cold? Oh, I guess you really are sick. Try not to die. I will. Will what? Die? I will try not to die. Good, good. Say, what do you miserable humans need from me now? Limp pukes. This is the worst offering I've ever received. I'm so sorry. Never mind. Carry on. So, what did the great Divilethion say? It agreed to vanquish the flying monster. Wonderful. Praise the Divilethion. It'll choose a sacrifice within the next 3 days. I see. I'll let everyone know. You go home and rest. Thanks. Oh, and Anon? What is it? I left you a surprise at the altar. Yes, she did. He did. She did. He did. Just so you know, this little village here sits in the middle of nowhere. I would assume so. If you've ever been to nowhere, you know there isn't anything there. Mm-hmm. Where are we going with this? Except nothing. There's a whole bunch of nothing. Yeah. Nothing. And in this stupid little village no one has ever heard of. No one has ever even heard of. There we go. It doesn't even have a name. That's how insignificant it is. Actually, you could argue the opposite for that reason. The only reason this village hasn't completely vanished off the face of the earth is because of Divilethion. A magnificent, glorious, beautiful, wonderful, fearsome, great, and incredibly benevolent deity. It protects this piece of shit village and the crappy humans within. And all it asks in return is a human heart or two. That's quite the ask. Hearts are Divilethion's favourite snacks. Ah, yes, yes. Divilethion is the best thing to ever grace this land. Is he? Or is it? The following evening, Lynn gets a visitor. You're High Priest Lynn, right? Yes, can I help you? Well... Sit down and like. What? What are you looking at? That's just my brother, Mara. Did you leave? No, that's okay, I guess. What can I do for you? It's just... this. Do you think this is what I think it is? A hideous new tattoo? No, that's not what it is. This is Divelthion's fate, isn't it? It is, yeah. This is the mark of the great Divelthion. This man is a lucky one. Yes. I'm sorry. Damn it. I thought so. Oh, he's really upset by it. God damn it. Yeah, he's really upset. Please, have a drink. Then offers the balding man a bottle of wine along with it. Just give him the bottle. But the man must have missed their glass since he pours the liquid directly into it. I told you. I did. Just give him the bottle. Some of it drips onto the carpet, never to come off again. That is so true. What will I tell my wife? Oh no. And the kid, he has a wife and children. What do I do? Divelthion has chosen you, my friend. You will do what you have to. It's going to hurt, isn't it? I believe so. Who's gonna do it? It's either me or High Priest Randa. Do I at least get to choose? Who would you prefer? You. Seeing what a sloppy job that Baldy does. Then I'll do it. Thanks. I guess. You should go to your wife. Yeah. Man, I can't get out of this, can I? I'm sorry. Oh well, that's it then, huh? I spent my whole life working, and this is it. What a useless life that was. I'm glad it'll be over soon. Jesus. Don't say that. Your sacrifice will ensure the safety of us all. It's a very noble way to go. Why me? Lynn can't come up with a polite way to tell this guy to get lost. This sucks. Fix me a real strong drink when the time comes, okay? I can do that, yeah. You better. And off stumbles the man with a bottle of red wine in hand. He kept the bottle. It wasn't even his, but fine, keep it, you petty thief. We'll be glad once you're dead. No, he won't. Wow. Is he going to make it home? Certainly hope so. Yeah, can't have him down his own accord now, can we? Mara. What? I'm not supposed to say that out loud. Let's not start this again. Fine. All I'm saying is that you could offer animals' hearts to your god. Marrow, please. What? There's plenty of those around. What makes that guy's heart so much better than a cow's or a pig's? Neither you nor I had any say in that. This is so stupid. You see, Marrow isn't that smart. In fact, Marrow is a drooling moron. You'd have to be a moron not to worship the great Divelthion. Well, the sole savior of this village. The kind and gentle god. I wouldn't say kind and gentle, but Marrow doesn't. Therefore, Marrow is a moron. I wouldn't say he is. Moving on, they hold the ritual the very next evening. Oh, Christ. Hey, Lynn. Feeling better yet? Much better, thank you. I heard you puked on Divelthion. No, not exactly. I puked on his feet. Divelthion has feet. I mean, where its feet would be. Ah, details. Who cares? You think I could perform the ritual this time? The sacrifice asked me himself. Man. Well, maybe next time. Maybe not, man. What do they mean, maybe that not? Why are they so desperate to do this? What you looking for? No, nothing. Marrow isn't here. I said sigh. I read it. And there she comes. Hello, Anon. Anon. Oh my god, what is it with me? Good evening. The has been captured. Oh, he ran? Yeah, the usual. Certain bright idea to make a run for it. Yes, thank you so much for not lifting a finger, Rando. Really helpful. You'd make an old man like me run. So heartless. I saw you running just fine yesterday. I wasn't as old yesterday as I am today. That is such a load of bullshit. Alright then, I'll go prepare the sacrifice. Looks like you had some second thoughts. Who wouldn't? Listen, my wife just gave birth to our second child. She needs me. Uh-huh. Lynn nods along to the man's pleading. He doesn't actually listen. He has been at this for years now, and he has heard every sub-story you can think of. You might think Lynn has become jaded, but the fact is that he never cared in the first place. To him, strangers and their tragedies are just some strangers' tragedies. I can't believe that there are people who can do that. It would be nice to have that ability. That's the kind of person he is. Berries or vanilla? Honestly, it tastes the same anyway. Only the scent is different. So kind of like tea. Or at least the tea from Old Margaret's store. For that price, you'd think. The man doesn't care about Old Margaret's store, nor tea. He's at death's door. He doesn't give a rat's arse about the quality of some goddamn tea he wouldn't be able to afford, even if he wasn't dying. But it is not tea that Lynn is offering him. Yeah. Huh? Drink. It'll make you brave. The man drinks as he is told, briefly wondering if he would have preferred the berry version. Perhaps he cared a little bit after all. Ooh, but his mind doesn't stay intact long enough to reach a conclusion. I want you to know that everyone appreciates your selfless act. I want you to know that you are lucky. You get to be one with Dilethion. And off they go to the merry, jolly, happy, fun, ritual murder party. Oh my god. Everyone is wearing masks with big, nice smiles on them. Sure, the masks made it a bit difficult to drink, but they were absolutely necessary to keep the mood pleasant. You see, sometimes people forget what a joyous event this is supposed to be. Especially the family members of the sacrifice tended to bring everyone down. But not tonight. Everyone is in high spirits. They are all singing and dancing and chanting. Dilethion. 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 Lynn's dagger glimmers as it's lifted up. Okay. And the man's still beating heart is offered to Dilethion. It eats it with great delight. Everyone cheers. They are so happy that Dilethion is happy. How nice. Everyone is so nice. They party through the small hours of the night. Eventually everyone goes home. Lynn looks especially graceful as he slips on some ice and lands on his ass. He can't quite get the key to work. Marrow. But Marrow doesn't care. Lynn spends quite a while attempting to unlock the door. Gets to the point where his fingers go numb from the cold, but alas, he gets the door open. Marrow, you heathen. Where are you? Marrow. I can't believe you. Why weren't you at the ceremony? Because I called your stupid cold. What's wrong? Oh no. You have a fever? Don't touch me. Why? Because you're drunk and high, and Dilethion knows that. And you reek of blood. I see. But listen, Mara. That man just gave his life for this village. For you. Really important you show up to appreciate that. Is that what you call it? Huh? He gave it? Not like you took it or anything. Don't be like that. I wish there was another way to. I kinda doubt that. Really do. But as things stand right now, we don't have a choice. You chose to be a priest, because I had to. Oh, right. Keep telling me that. You just had to. For you. It has nothing to do with, say, money. And who do you think I make that money for? Oh, okay. Well, Yeah. Bit of self-reflection here is needed. I didn't, Did you eat anything? Aren't you hungry? I just need some sleep. Is there anything you'd want? Just some rest. You're hungry, right? Please, I'll make you something. What do you want to eat? Rice porridge. Oh, thank goodness. I'll let you know when it's done. Alright. Try to get some sleep. That was very unhinged of them. Lynn feels a little down about choking his breath. Yeah, I would... You don't do that. It's not like the little shit died, so he's just being... No, he's not being dramatic. That was, that's a show of character right there. If you could physically do that to someone. Even cooking rice porridge in the middle of the night. That crap takes like 2 hours to make. But Lynn is used to making deals through offerings. Human hearts for safety, and porridge for forgiveness. Must be nice being so simple-minded. What? Why? You're gonna tell me that the day we just skip all this and go to it the next day? After that just happened? You're telling me that's just something we can just gloss over like nothing happened? Are we serious? It's a brand new day, and what a glorious day it is. Dilethion has defeated the flying monster that was looming over. Oma? Hello? Is my brain on? Am I alive? Hello? Testing? 1 2 1 2. Dilethion has defeated the flying monster that was looming over this useless village. I bet you forgot all about the beast already. But don't feel bad. It was only the very reason that they sacrificed that man after all. All is well now, thanks to the great Dilethion. Who's to say it's not Dilethion doing that? Who's to say it's not him? Lynn, my favorite. I was hoping you would visit today. Yes, I wanted to ask you if the ceremony... There. Yes, I wanted to ask you if the ceremony was to your liking. Yes, absolutely. I'm very pleased. So pleased, in fact, I have a gift for you. Come on closer. I won't bite. Will you not? I'm quite full, thanks to you, my precious, my pet. I said closer, you little shit. Okay, I made this just for you. Go on, put it on. This isn't made from the sacrifice, is it? Does it look like human remains to you? Rude. It's from my old bones. You have new bones, then? Obviously. So, do you like it, my dear? Well, don't like anything I've ever been given before. It's not just beautiful. Those bones still emit a bit of my aura. So don't be too thrown off if creatures start running away from you. I don't feel anything, though. Yes, well, humans here are used to my presence. But outside the village, anything that's conscious will run for its life. That's how fearsome I am. Now, why would I ever leave the village? You wouldn't, but that's not the point anyway. I'm giving you a token of my affection, you dumb bastard. Appreciate it. I do. I just don't know what to say. Hey, thank you, O great Dilethion. I'll forever cherish this holy blessing from your divine grace. Thank you, Div. I'll wear it every day. Wow, call me that again, and I'll crush your skull. Nothing worth mentioning happens for a while. Nice and peaceful days go by, under the loving care of Dilethion, the benevolent. Really? Oh shit, and soon the seasons change. Summer has come, with all its disgusting bugs and mosquitoes, and the humidity. Oh god, merciful Dilethion, deliver me from the fucking humidity. The nights are nice and cool, though. Oh, Mara. You still awake? No, I'm just standing here with my eyes open. Clearly asleep. Aren't you tired? The view? Yes. Right, I'll leave you to it. Lynn, It's the anniversary of Mum's death tomorrow. Right, it's been 2 years, hasn't it? What? 1, Lynn. It's been only 1 year. Oh. And I'm guessing you have work tomorrow. That's right. Yeah, I figured. Well, I have to get some sleep. Good night. Ooh. The sun is glaring down at full force. 3 priests sit in the shade, having lunch. Well, 2 priests are having lunch. One is gazing into the distance towards the graveyard. So, what if she died a year ago? Does it matter if I don't go visit her grave today? It's not like she won't be dead tomorrow, too. But does it matter if I never go? What is she going to do about it? Not talk to me? Well, Meryl might not talk to me. Those are the kind of thoughts he battles with. Everyone and their dead mum knows the correct course of action. Let your snivelling brat of a brother throw his fit. You've got work to do. Lynn shouldn't even be thinking about this in the first place. But no, for whatever reason, Lynn has a soft spot for his insufferable little brother. Is this Dilethion I'm listening to? Oh, it's my favorite. Oh. These robes are killing me. Tell me about it. It's the humidity. My aunt said it's humid because of the flooding. I don't know. Maybe. But I'm pretty sure it's the rain, which causes the flood. No, I think the flood is caused by the ice on the mountains melting. That's caused by this heat. Whatever. What do you think, Lynn? I'm sorry, what? Are you okay? Yes. You seem a bit gloomy. It's nothing. Or actually, it's my mother's death anniversary. You think you could cover for me? Well, I would, but it's your turn to pray to the great Dilethion. Oh, come on, let the kid go. I'll cover for you, but you'll do my next mass. Thank you. And off he goes, the idiot. On his way down the stairs, he runs into a band of villagers. They attempt to tell him something, but Lynn is in too much of a hurry. They find Rando and Anon instead. Please hear me out. Ma'am, we're on a lunch break. Some goddamn temple this is. Don't mind him. I'd be glad to hear your worries. It's the crops. All this water is causing them to mold. Well, we've done everything we can, but if the flooding doesn't stop soon, the whole harvest is ruined. How will we last through the winter? Please, you have to help us. You can all pray to the great Dilethion right over there. We've prayed. We've prayed our hearts out. It's no use. Let us see the god in person, please. Please calm down. We'll all die without food. And so will you. I understand. We will take care of it. I'll speak to the great Dilethion in your stead. Thank you. The villagers are satisfied with that and leave. Great. What now? Looks like the great Dilethion doesn't feel like helping us. Do you think we should, you know? Oh, I absolutely think we should offer a sacrifice. My neighbours have an especially nasty newborn who we could... Oh my god, the merciful Dilethion. You will not finish that sentence, I swear. Alright, I'm kidding. Let's go see Dilethion. Neither of you are Lynn. Please forgive us for that. Lynn has a family matter to attend to. There is nothing more important. I should smack him on the head so hard it falls off. Ah, well... How dare he? Yes, he is the rudest, stupidest boy. But please hear our prayer. I'd like to offer you my neighbor's newborn child in exchange for a dry spell. Ah, don't listen to this moron, or merciful Dilethion. He talks out of his arse. We need a drought, that's a fact, and the baby is noisy. I'm sorry for connecting a few obvious dots. No, you just want... Why am I being subjected to watching 2 monkeys bicker? Ah, my deepest apologies. Please disregard what you just prayed for. We only want to stop the flooding. Right. You don't like getting your feet wet, huh? Pathetic humans. That and we'll die if the crops rot. You always die. Too much water, you die. Too little water, you die. Is there a single setback you can handle without dying? Well, that's why we come to you, our beloved Dilethion. Our only hope. Our only savior. That I am, aren't I? A messiah for your wretched species. Very well. I'll spare the crops despite this disaster of a prayer. Thank you. Thank you, Dilethion the Benevolent. This isn't how I accept my thanks, and you know it. Of course. We will prepare the sacramental hall at once. Good, the faster you disappear from my sight, the better. Just one tiny, small, insignificant request. Give it a rest already. It doesn't want the baby's heart. Don't worry your ugly little heads about that. I'll choose the sacrifice myself. And I know just who to pick. Oh shit. It's not gonna choose Marrow, is he? Hi? I'm surprised you showed up. Me too, actually. I'm sure Mum's happy about it. Well, no, because he's... Damn, neither of these are good choices. I had to skip work to come. Well, yeah, but this is important. I'm going to get an earful tomorrow, so I hope that you're happy. It's not about whether I'm happy or not. Yes, it is. No, it's about Mum. It is indeed. Now that I've shown up, can you stop giving me such a hard time about it? Ugh, why are you like this? You're supposed to come here because you care about it. Don't you feel anything? Anything at all? I feel annoyed and slightly bored. But I came anyway. Doesn't that count for something? No, it doesn't. What do you want me to do? Yell hooray, hooray, happy death anniversary, mother? Congratulations for being dead a whole year. Ugh, can't believe how badly you don't get it. Marrow, I did this for you. When we go home, I want to hear another word about how I don't care. You just admitted you don't. Oh, did I? Just whatever. Let's go home. And so, they went home. Blissfully ignorant of the consequences of neglecting God. Lynn would soon find out all about it. Well, not as soon as Marrow, who found out about it the very next morning. Marrow noticed a dull ache on his chest, as if he had been punched with a dagger. Oh, shit. He takes a few double takes, but the mark remains. Oh, shit. Do you want coffee? No. Okay. And why even bother knocking if you're just going to barge in anyway? Alright, alright. Marrow decides to collect himself. The last person he wants to find out about the mark is Lynn. Act normal. I'll think of something. I'm not even part of this religion. Relax. Go drink some coffee. No, wait, I said I didn't want it already. Are you going out like that? Huh? Oh. Crap, I completely forgot to change. I'm gardening again today. Oh, so this is easier to wash. And since it's black already, you know? I suppose. That made sense, right? This is normal, right? Right? You're right. Right, guys? This makes perfect sense, doesn't it? It's not like as if this guy's overthinking things already, because he's already too nervous. Say, Marrow. He thinks something is up, oh god, oh shit. Oh, there we go. Are our crops molding too? Who cares about that? Marrow. Well, yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll see what I can salvage. Don't worry about it. It'll be better soon. Anon dropped by last night. The Dilethion agreed to fix it. But, I don't. I mean, it's just crops. I don't think it's worth killing someone over. How'd you know there'll be a sacrifice? Because isn't there always one when Dilethion agrees to help, you know? Well, not always. But yes, this time there will be one. Speaking of which, Maro, I need you to be present at the ritual this time. Oh, thank God. It's just about that. I know you don't like it, but I'm getting a lot of crap for your behavior. Even Rando said it's unbecoming of me to let you off the hook. Okay. Oh, he'll be at the next one. He will be at the next one whether he wants to or not. It's fine. Look, I need to get to the crops now, so... Alright. Thank you, Maro. Yeah, see you tonight. Oh my fucking God, what am I gonna do? You might be thinking there's really no problem here. Clearly Lynn is far too accommodating when it comes to Maro anyway, standing up God for him and whatnot. But that's just how it is. After all, it's just the two of them now. Their father caught the plague when Maro was just a kid. Daddy and the other infected agreed to leave the village, so it was bye-bye Dad. Probably eaten by monsters out there, or perhaps froze to death during the winter. Either way, Maro was left behind with his mother and Lynn. Mother and Maro bawled their eyes out. Lynn didn't seem too bothered, and that bothered Maro. Mother wasn't bothered that Lynn wasn't bothered. Mother didn't bother with Lynn much in general. Okay, that makes sense. Several years later, Mother said to Maro, "Don't tell anyone, but I hope that lazy bastard from next door gets killed next." I swear, he steals our vegetables at night. But it wasn't Mr. Wonder that got sacrificed, it was her. Who do you suppose did the honors? Okay. Ah, yes, of course. Our little Lynn. Who else? There is a total of 3 high priests in this village, but it had to be Lynn. Oh my God. It's okay, said Lynn. Maro didn't think it was okay at all. You see, Maro doesn't have much faith that Lynn would make an exception for family. Everyone has the right to be devoured by Dilethion. That's what Lynn thinks. The vegetables are molding. Maro doesn't care. Seems unlikely he'll be around to feel hungry for much longer anyway. Dilethion here. Well, well. Welcome, my dear. Decided to show up today, I'm sorry for skipping last time. Yes, well, you learned your lesson, I hope, though you don't seem too upset. Why would I be upset? I see, but was I wrong about you? Honestly, I'm shocked. I'm not following. The ritual is tomorrow evening, is it not? Or at least that's what Anon kept telling me. Well, about that, we still don't know who you've chosen. Ah. Usually it's figured out pretty early, but this time no one has come forth. I see. I know it isn't like you to spoil the fun. If you want the ritual done on time, you're gonna have to give me a hint. So that's why you're so nonchalant about it. I thought you already knew who I chose. Wait. You wouldn't have. Wouldn't I? Now that's the reaction I was expecting. But why him? Ah, who knows. I get a little jealous sometimes. That is to say, Lynn, do not be absent from our sessions again. Oh, you're upset, aren't you? My pet. Was I too harsh? I would... It's not like my opinion is worth mentioning. Indeed. I'm just trying to help you. I have to fix that brother complex of yours. Hey, what? Oh, that got under your skin, didn't it? Diletthion's a bastard. I've had enough of you. Get out. Oh, welcome back. What did it say? Did the great Dilethion tell you who's the sacrifice? It's... Actually, I'm not sure. It was all riddles. Typical. Why does it insist on this hide and seek? Perhaps it's difficult to find amusement when you're God. If it comes down to it, we'll just have to check each villager individually. Sheesh, just wait until tomorrow at least. Sacrifice must be shitting themselves by now. I'm sure someone will notice something is up. Sounds good to me. Lynn? I'm sorry. I think I'm getting sick again. Again? I'm telling you, we shouldn't let sick people in the masses. They infect everyone else. And how are you going to check who's sick? Well, I think I'm going home for today. Right, sleep it off. We have a big day tomorrow. Drink lots of water. That's a cool fact, by the way. Drink tons of water. It helps massively, especially with things like congestion. Thank you. I will. Lynn heads home, his little mind racing. It's messing with me. Yes, it is. Dilethion certainly is. Just wanted to scare me, didn't actually pick me. Would have told me. He would have told me, right? Marrow? There's no answer. Oh, great. He ran away. No, he didn't. He isn't the sacrifice. And where would he run away to anyway? The wilderness so he can be eaten by something else instead? Lynn sits on the couch, gets up, and then sits back down again. Gets up a couple more times until he finally decides to stay down. And there he sits for the rest of the day, his thoughts running around in circles. He's still sitting there when Marrow finally shows up. Ah. Why are you sitting here in the dark? Scared the crap out of me. Oh, sorry. Didn't notice the sun went down. Well, the vegetables are fucked. I saved what I could, but it wasn't much. Thanks. Sure. Anyway. Good night. Marrow? Yeah? Can we talk for a bit? Ah, yes. The conversation starter nobody wants to hear. What's up? You seem a little stressed out. It's just the crops. It sucks. I see. Just pisses me off. I put all that effort in and they rot anyway. Oh. I understand. If it's just that, then fine. But you know, Marrow, something was wrong. You'd tell me, right? Yeah, of course. The house gets a little too quiet for comfort. Anyway, I have to get sleep now. Good night. Yeah. Lynn could have easily checked if Marrow was the sacrifice, but he didn't. He didn't have to. He knows already, after all. He knows, but just for now, he'll pretend to be convinced otherwise. Rando is dusting the temple stairs with such vigor you'd think he likes it. Oh, hey, feeling better? Yes, thank you. Any news on the sacrifice? Not a peep. But fear not. Rando throws the broom away with an extravagant gesture. It's my turn to pray today. Isn't it a bit early? Watch me. I'll get the sacrifice's identity out of that thing. I don't think you should push it. I mean, relax. I'll take care of it. Lynn is left alone with a growing sense of unease. He sits down on the stairs to brood. One might wonder what exactly is the problem here. Marrow has been nothing but unbearable this whole time. I'd say good riddance. This is Dilethion, isn't it? But Lynn doesn't see it that way. He remembers him and Marrow used to be very close. Best friends, even. That's how pitiful Lynn's social life used to be. This is Dilethion, 100%. You see, Lynn was one of those unwanted children. Well, not at first. At first he was very much wanted. His parents had just gotten married and were on their way to their happily ever after. But then Mother got ill while pregnant with Lynn. She went to the great Dilethion to ask for help, and the merciful Dilethion helped her, of course. Dilethion is the most kind being on earth, after all, but in exchange, demanded the unborn child for itself. It was so excited. It had never had a pet before. Mother, on the other hand, wasn't too thrilled about it. What else could she do? Let herself and the child die? Besides, she could always just make another. So she agreed. Lynn was born to save the great Dilethion. What an honor. This makes perfect sense. Maybe that's why Mother didn't bother loving Lynn. Lynn wasn't hers anymore. She made sure Lynn stayed alive, but didn't waste her breath talking to him. In fact, she went out of her way to acknowledge his existence as little as possible. Father didn't think it was right, but said nothing, as he was a spineless people-pleaser. You motherfucker. But Mara was different. He and Lynn would play together, and overall, they had a pleasant childhood. Well, ignoring all the unpleasant things. Like Dad leaving to die, and sibling favoritism, and whatnot. Look, I'm saying neither of them were beaten with sticks, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a happy childhood. Who is this that's talking? Anyway, it was only after Lynn officially became a priest that Mara became a whiny little shit. So, you're a high priest now? That's right. You'll be in charge of those sick rituals? Some of them, yes. Congratulations. Lynn couldn't understand why Mara wasn't happy for him. Serving Dilethion was ensuring the safety and happiness of the whole village. Sure, there was an occasional sacrifice or two. It was either that or no village at all. Lynn thought Mara was being unreasonable and naive. Surely he'd grow out of it. No, I don't think so. Nope. Anyway, that's why Lynn isn't so sure whether to stab Mara or not. What? What am I to do? Killing Mara will prevent a famine. Not killing him is just me being selfish. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't want to make this choice. Nope. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save. Save right there. Okay? We're going to put a pause on it. We're pausing. This will be, I don't know, part 2 probably next week on Friday. There is no, I need to give myself a week. I need to give myself some time to think this through. My immediate thought is to betray the god and immediately have, saved brother. But that would cause a famine, which would eventually kill the pair of us anyway. And from the sounds of it, it seems like the forest is full of absolutely horrific monsters on the outskirts that would just eat anyone or anything. So, I mean, there's no way out, and there'd be a famine. So, I mean, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. But if you save the crops, you have to kill your own brother. I don't think anybody's capable of that, to be honest. But we will leave it for the next one, and then we'll hopefully have a more clear mind. Separate ourselves for a bit, and then come back. Yeah, stay safe out there, and if I don't see you again, have a lovely new year. I know it's Friday the 30th of December, so soon up enough it's going to be the new year, and we're all getting older, and things, time just doesn't stop for any of us. So appreciate it while we have it, enjoy it as it is, and have a nice time. Take care, and be safe.